deliver consistent high purity products to
Nathan, it's great to have you on InvestorStream to discuss what's clearly an outstanding development for the company, securing this overarching funding agreement with AMPYR Energy, which will help build out your portfolio of approximately 20 planned 5 megawatt solar power and battery storage projects across Australia. Can you just briefly take us through why AMPYR Energy were attracted to MPower, how they intend to support you, and can you just give us a quick recap on your own build, own, operate strategy?
Sure, thanks, Alex. So look, we've spent the last couple of years developing up a pipeline of solar and battery projects across the eastern seaboard of Australia. And what today's announcement is about is the funding partnership that we have put in place with AMPYR Energy, which is really testament to the way in which we've been able to package up these projects and make them investment ready. And that goes to both the sort of high quality of the projects, but also to the capability of our team and being able to not just develop, but also to sort of take these projects right through to revenue generation, which is the next stage of this plan.
Thanks, Nathan. So just before we talk about the first project at Narromine, can you just take us through the commercial rationale for developing a portfolio of these smaller 5 megawatt solar projects as opposed to larger sites?
Sure, thanks, Alex. So when we were looking at the renewable energy market, we couldn't get comfortable with some of the risks around large scale renewable energy projects, in particular the grid and connection risks that are really part and parcel of those larger projects. And through our involvement with some 5 megawatt projects that MPower designed and built for its customers, we really sort of identified the major advantages of these small utility scale projects. In particular, the relatively short time it takes to both develop and construct them, but also the sort of ease of connection and the ability to export power as and when you generate, rather than being under the direct control of the market operator. So there's a lot of sort of risk that is circumvented by taking a portfolio approach of these smaller projects rather than investing everything in one sort of larger asset. And we're particularly attracted to the weather diversification, network diversification, and sort of other elements of the portfolio that you get when you put multiple projects together in a portfolio.
Okay, so AMPYR Energy has provided the first $10 million to develop Narromine, which is fully permitted. Can you just talk us through the build program and the timetable, and when do you expect this to go live?
So the Narromine Renewable Energy Project is a 5 megawatt solar farm based just west of Dubbo in New South Wales, and connecting into the essential energy network. We've got a project construction timeline of around 9 months to get the project to revenue generation. And in that time, we do full design and construct of the project and get it operational and producing energy.
Thanks, Nathan. Can you also just explain the revenue streams MPR generates from Narromine, and is the successful delivery here a catalyst to more funding so you can start to build out the portfolio?
So the Narromine Renewable Energy Project will have two main revenue sources. That's the energy it exports to the grid, but also the large-scale generation certificates that projects like these are entitled to both create and then sell. So it's quite an attractive income stream that goes for a long period of time. These are assets that have a 30-plus year life. In terms of is this a catalyst? Well, it is absolutely a catalyst, but we're not going to wait until the project is producing energy to move on to the next one. We're looking to leverage what we've done here into our next projects, which are in our pipeline, and to make sure that we've got multiple projects being constructed in parallel so that we can sort of scale up our activities and get the benefits of scale into this portfolio.
Finally, Nathan, look, firstly, really appreciate the update today and look forward to having you back again soon. Before I let you go, can you just take us through any other near-term value drivers that you can disclose for us?
So MPower's been really busy in the last year or two, building up a pipeline of projects and doing a lot of work around streamlining equipment selection, designs, and ensuring that we select projects that are in the right parts of the network and which are going to provide profitable and long-term revenue streams. So coming up, what we're seeing is a lot more activity and announcements in relation to the progress on our projects. But also, listeners will know that we've got our existing project at Lakeland in Queensland, which is a 10 megawatt solar battery project. And we've done a lot of work optimizing that project in the last 6 months. And we're looking to see some really positive announcements in relation to that project coming up, which will be non-dilutive to shareholders. And beyond that, further moves to strengthen the balance sheet of the company and to roll out this portfolio of projects and execute on our strategy in the near term.
Thanks, Nathan. Again, congratulations on this outstanding development with AMPYR Energy, and we look forward to further updates. Thanks for joining me.
Great, Alex. Thanks for having me on.